Talk, tick, tock, tick, tock. Deadfan. Hello, everyone. Well, what we're gonna do today, right now, is talk about Legion. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about Legion. So, Legion is a TV show. It's a TV show on FX network, and I really like it. I think it's a really good TV show. I think it's a really good TV show. Um, that's it. How much more time do we got? Oh, we still got the 20 minutes. Okay. Well, I think it's a very good TV show. So I've recently started watching Legion. I watched the entire season. Today was season finale. I'm watching it right now, actually. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of randomly picked it up. I saw the commercials. They kind of caught my attention, and I thought, what the heck? Like, I kind of knew what it was about. I mean, I know a little bit about comics, a little bit. I knew it was about X-Men because it had the X in the circle in the logo. I know more about logos than I do about X-Men or comics. But yeah. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't know what it was. I just knew it was X-Men or something. And so what it's um it's about this guy, right? Who is he's like this really powerful mutant, right? And so it turns out that so this is what happened. This guy who is this very powerful mutant. So he's like what do you make what you call it? He has like schizophrenia or whatever. He has personality disorder, whatever. And yeah, he but he's very powerful. He's very powerful. And so this guy actually who he is he's Professor Xavier's uh son. And so okay, here's the story. This baby is born, and so, he has like this mental illness. That's what I was thinking about. Mental illness, and so he grows up thinking he's sick, and he starts doing all these crazy things. Like he has like crazy powers or whatever. And so they send him to like doctors. He gets arrested. He gets into all kinds of drugs. He gets in trouble and stuff. He just has like a pretty bad life because he's crazy, right? Well, it turns out that he's not actually crazy. He's not actually crazy. He's not crazy. Like, okay, so this bad guy, right? Who's like this very powerful bad guy. His name is Shadow King. And so this guy, like so okay, so let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. So it turns out that this guy, this Shadow King, is fighting. Let's call him. His name's Legion. The crazy guy, the powerful guy. His name is Legion. And so Legion's dad is Professor Xavier, right? And so Professor X is like fighting this Shadow King on the astral plane, which is like something what is it like? It's like it's another reality basically, like all the energy I want to say. I don't even remember. Something. I do know. I just I don't want to look it up and such. I'm bad with memory and stuff, and who cares? Who cares? The astral plane. And so, yeah, Professor X basically beats this guy. Beats him, right? And, Professor X is like, okay, I beat him. Whatever. Let's get on with things, whatever. And so he has a baby, David, Legion. But it turns out that the Shadow King didn't actually die. He actually did not die. And so when Professor X has his baby, he goes and hides and he gives away the baby so that nothing happens to it. And Shadow King follows him and is like, no way, no way. And attaches himself to David's mind, like Legion's brain, like inside his brain. And so that's why he thinks he's crazy. And so that's the show. Anyway, well, I personally think that the show was very good. It was very good. You should definitely watch it. And I'm going to tell you why it's really good. For starters, you know, it was nice while it lasted, like having all these comic book stuff for kids and no blood and no stabbing and stuff, no stabbing type things. It was, that's nice, that's real nice, maybe for cartoons, but the fact of the matter is these comic book stories have a lot of that stuff. I mean, there's stabbing and exploding heads left and right. And so, like back in the day, back in like the very first Batman and Superman comics, like people were dying left and right. Who cares? Like who cares? Let's just kill people in comics, right? And so, yeah, I mean, this show is a little bit edgier, you can say, even though I hate saying that word. It's a little edgier. They say bad words, and it's fun. Um, there's like butts and everything. There's there's just sex talk. I don't know. It's great. It's great. It kind of adds a little bit of realism, I guess. But this show, I mean, it it just takes you from one place to the next. I mean, it's almost like a collection of images at times, which is so freaking cool. I mean, really, I mean, you have to imagine that's what being like I don't want to say crazy, but you know, mentally ill. Well, at times Legion was going crazy, but and it wasn't an illness really, so I guess we could say crazy. But so yeah. Um, what was I talking about? Anyway, collection of images. Um, yeah, I mean, the imagery in this show is like it's really good. I really, really like the imagery. They didn't overdo it with the special effects, which is a big plus for me because I don't know, I just get tired of seeing that. I really do. You know, like God, it's just do are people not actually seeing the end product? Like the highlights are all off. I don't know. But anyway, let's not get into that. Legion. So Legion is really good. The acting is amazing. I mean, first of all, I want to give a shout out to my favorite character. The Oliver guy, the guy from the Flight of the Concords. Oh man, this guy nailed his part. It's so good. It was hilarious. I wanted to be him. I wanted to be with him. It was so awesome. He really is great though. And like his powers are so cool. They're so cool. And what he does too. But I mean, the acting was so good. It was so good from everyone. Pretty much everyone was good at the acting in this show. The main character was pretty damn good. He was pretty damn good. And apparently he's some British guy. He did Beauty and the Beast or whatever. That's crazy. I mean, I couldn't even tell until there's this one part and I was like, "Oh, that's his real voice." The what's her name? Sydney, whatever. She's really good. She was in the Fargo show. That one was really good too. The main lady, something, whatever. She's really cool. I mean, the acting is superb. Superb. It's good all around. The look of the show is so good. I mean, they really bring you into the universe. I mean, here's my thing about Marvel comics. Like, I'll probably save this for another time. But you know how it is. Like, this can't be part of X-Men, even though Legion or whatever. It's like, damn. But whatever, it's cool. Um, yeah, I watched this show like pretty much the entire season in one day. Um, I think it was like 2 days ago or something. I was like, let's check out Legion. Oh man, the season's almost over. I was like, oh wow, let's watch it. And so, actually, this show was supposed to be next week, but here we are right now doing it. And so, I mean, what's there to say? My favorite parts are like the music parts, because I mean, this has like a whole like man mind expanding motif theme sort of. So it has a lot of like psychedelic music and such. There's this one part with a really old Pink Floyd song. I was just like, oh yes, that's my jam. And then there's this other part with like another Pink Floyd song, the one that goes breathe, breathe in the air off of Dark Side of the Moon. I think it's like the first song or second. But those parts were so awesome. I mean, I think they really made the show. They gave it that extra spice, that extra little something, Because to be honest, the effects are very good. And they have this whole like trippy motif thing too. And It's just it's different, you know. You never see that. You never see that. You never see like this kind of stuff like like accept that kind of be accepting of that kind of culture like drug mind expanding culture whatever. And I just think it's really cool, man, and like we should really see more of that. But wow, I think they handled the whole like um Legion being like having these illnesses. I think they did it really well. Like they gave it a the treatment on screen was so good. It was just so good. I swear half the time I didn't know what the heck I was watching. I didn't know what I was watching. I mean, it's so confusing at times, but that's good. Like, man, because it all makes sense. And you can I've never read the comic. I do want to now, but you can tell that they really they really respected the material. You can tell. You can really tell. And plus, I mean, just the guy who made this made Fargo, and you know, to be honest, like what I could not think of any ways that they could have made that show. I mean, what are you gonna make a show about Fargo for? And they just went up and did it. Like they made two great seasons of Fargo, and those shows are very good. And this guy, he just has the magic touch, man. Like I don't know, it's just really good. He did a really good job on this show, and you can tell it's him. You can tell it has his style written all. It has his style all over it. What else did I? What else did I? What was I gonna say? I'm gonna say something, but I don't know. What's her name? Aubrey Plaza is so awesome in this show. I mean, damn, damn. Not only did she nail the part, like, not only did she nail the part, but she like, wow, she added so much to the story. I mean, without her great acting, the story wouldn't have worked. Like, it was just like she got me. Let's just leave it there with Aubrey Plaza. She got me. She got me good. I didn't know what, and then I did know, and then she got me. So yeah, I mean, you should definitely give the show a watch. I mean, I watched it in one day. The whole season is up on FX now. You just take a peek. Just take a peek. Watch the first episode. It's not as mutant heavy as I had hoped. But I mean, it's just yeah, it's not that kind of show. It's like it's almost like a psychological drama, and that's good. It's good. You know, it has like that touch of realism where like they still carry guns. There's no guy that shoots ice and stuff. It's just like I don't know. It's really crazy. It's thought provoking too. Like there's a lot of good stuff in this show. And I still don't know what the heck is going on. I swear, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going to happen either. Anyway, so this was the show. I hope you liked it. Probably make another one. I don't know when. Probably, I don't know. Some other time. I don't know. But anyway, uh, subscribe to the channel. Give my video a like. Say what's up. And, yeah, go watch the show.